Nolly apparently knows this guy. Get lost, Sylvanas. You know I come here all the time. And I have always watched you, dear Nalia, my heart burning with an ache that I cannot quench. That's cute, but that's the same thing you said to Pris last week. You wound me, my dear. My heart beats only for you. Keep it up and it'll be more than my words that wound you, silly man. Oh. What a flirt, what a flirt.
I can do to help.
Okay, Bernard, we'd like to check out that discount. And do some trading, because we got a lot of stuff that we don't need to be carrying around with us right now. Alright, bunch of gems and old equipment. Just sell off a bunch of that stuff. Other armor we don't need. Let's see, various junk that we picked up from the guards that really doesn't need to be lying around the inn. Okay, magic arrows, you want to keep those. More generic equipment. Oh yes, and some nice gems. Apparently an old mace. Probably really don't need to keep this around. Ah yes, and we can sell off these old composite longbows that are kind of redundant and nobody else can really use. Sell those off, along with all this old junk. Winter wolf pelts and this flint armor. Very nice. Apparently we can't sell... Oh, because it's a wolfskin bag. Wow. That's interesting. I don't know how we got a hold of something like that. Maybe it was one of the rewards? And then there's the question of whether we want to actually sell off the Sword of Chaos, which is Sarevok's old sword. I don't know, I think we should probably keep something like that. If only for sentimental reasons. When you sell off this old armor, Kered will eventually identify that bastard sword. And, yeah, oh, then there's the gems that were put in here we can sell off. Emeralds? Should we sell the emeralds? Or the diamonds? I don't know. I don't really think we have any real reason to keep them. Then again, I mean, they might make for decent currency for places that don't accept gold, so, yeah, I guess we'll hold on to them. As for scroll cases, I think we should probably buy some potions and, of intelligence increasing, and maybe try to learn some of these spells. At some point. As for other matters, though, I think we should probably equip maybe... I don't know, some of these wands. Probably make use of them. Gonna identify that sword, presumably. Wolfskin bag. Created from the pelt of a large wolf, this rugged bag will store some of the items you've accumulated in your travel. You can carry 10 items. Well, that certainly seems like something Minsk would have. Let's put, the old sword in it. Why not? Seems like a decent place for it. More arrows for Yoshimo. And even more arrows for Yoshimo. Okay. Lily has a club. Does she know how to use clubs? She does. I suppose she should equip it then. Quarterstaff doesn't really seem much her style. I can't really sell quarterstaffs, so I guess we'll just set that aside. Oh, more arrows for Nalia. And, yep, that should be good. What are these potions? Potion of Ice Dust protects all within the area from fire damage for 1 round. 1 measly round. It's an incredibly short time. We probably should just sell those. Yeah, I think that's the reasonable thing to do. Alright, let's do that. Potion of Ice Dust, get rid of them. Alright, now let's see what items he might have that we might be interested in. Actually, can Aerie use a shield? She can. She can use a small shield or a buckler. I guess a small shield would be better. So, get herself a little shield there. Alright, let's see what else. Ah yes, and he has various, magical weapons. Some more powerful magical weapons that we're not really sure we should be spending all of our saved up gold on. There's a powerful sling. That looks pretty interesting. Alright, powerful battle axes. Maybe some more bullets. Probably a good idea to stock up on those a little bit. Some scrolls. Sword of Flame. Does fire damage. It might be useful for trolls, but we got enough mechcasters in the party that we don't really need to carry something around with us like that. And this is all the stuff that we already sold to him.
I'm so happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Yeah, there we go. That increases her defense a little bit. As for bullets, well, let's pass these around. Make sure people are well stocked for the adventure. Okay, Minsk does not need more of those. What about... Okay, good. Fair enough. So, all stocked up.
Yes.
Used up quite a few of our spells. Probably pretty tired, pretty stinky after that sewer adventure. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that little glitch. Okay, since Hendex promised us a discount, I'd like to see what you have on tap here. And maybe the party will relax a little bit with some nice dip drinks. Alright, there's a rival guild to the Shadow Thieves. They've been recruiting in mass numbers. The Shadow Thieves are still larger and should wipe them out if they try. Interesting. Alright, well, finest conditions, merchant, quality rooms. Favorite of the frugal business traveler, rooms of this type are basic but comfortable. Good solid mattress and clean linen for when one must awaken presentable, but not so pampered as to promote oversleeping. And what are the peasant quarters like? While an adequate place to rest, rooms of this type offer little more than a roof over one's head. Corporative benefits will likely be minimal, you get what you pay for, of course. So the party resting for the night. Ooh, I nearly forgot. And this is because we had to reload because of a crash. Yeah, Kered actually leveled up, becoming a level 11 transmuter. Okay. Mage spells, hit points, lore. Okay. And recalling what we had done really quickly, it was Fireball. Let's see, Polymorph Self. And Domination. Okay.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Oh, come back here, Bernard. Alright, yes, we would like to rest the night. Thank you. Okay.
No! What?
Apparently Jaheira having a nightmare. I heard you thrashing all night, Jaheira. Nightmares? Relax, there's nothing wrong. You're saying, no, there's something very wrong. I have been having nightmares, and when I wake, it is still there. Khalid. I thought I was stronger than this. There's no weakness in honest sorrow, Jaheira. Only in succumbing to depression over what cannot be changed. The writings of Alando. I learned likewise as a child. We have more in common than I thought. Yes, well, we should be going. I'm fine now, thank you. Alright. Jaheira have some bad dreams. And, we've got some healing to do.
Help however I can.
Practically like a chant the number of times we have to cast that. But that's that
Just as I
then.
thought.
Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So the party now fully healed up. Having helped the slaves here in the district and everything else, And gathered up a decent amount of gold, nearly 10,000 now. Halfway to what they need for
Onward then.
being able to pay off, well, Galen Bale, if that's what Kered so decides to do. I think he would like to pursue some other angles first, before doing that. Just considering he doesn't really trust the...
Everyone here seems so unhappy and severe. I'm so unused to living this way. In the circus, we always were cheerful. Or at least Uncle Quail was determined to be.
He used to say that a frown would never get anything useful done. I think everyone should use some cheering up. What about you, Kered? Well, Kered really wouldn't want to be unpleasant to her, but considering everyone has been kidnapped, and Khalid and Diney here are dead, and he's obviously mourning the loss of his love Diney here, he would probably be pretty gruff and say something like, I have more serious things to worry about, Aerie. And she kind of sighs and says, I suppose that's true. It's too bad. Bale used to go out of his way to make sure I laughed, even in the worst of times. But I suppose it can't be helped. Indeed.
To the task at hand.
But we're gonna go to the, let's see, the Temple of Ilmater, because they had intelligence boosting potions we could buy. And we can use those. Oh, they don't even have their front,
Alright, you and me.
What the heck?
Let's go.
Oh crap, we're being